Yo, I'm telling you, this was like hectic today. I didn't really think I would have such a hard time in a city, but I mean, some crazy stuff happened. I didn't really plan any of this, but I think I'm really supposed to show what I can do on here. Because like I said, you know, I don't really plan any of this. I mean, I just go out and then I see what's gonna happen. And I don't know, maybe it seems really badly scripted, but I don't think I can plan these things. Maybe I'm just saying that to keep you hooked, but it doesn't really matter whether you believe that what I'm doing actually happens or if I'm controlling it, because I'm still like making the experience, right? And it's quite intense to show people what you can do in front of a camera, because that's quite like revealing. Holy shit, that guy can do magic, because that's what it literally is. It's like flow of energy and stuff. So as a shaman, you can do a lot of amazing things, but also there comes a lot of responsibility, because he who carries a lot of weight also has to manage to hold it, which means if you want to carry the weight of the world, you have to be quite strong, and you have to learn to be only dependent on your faith, basically. So you have to practice this kind of stuff, and for sure that guy was trying to hear what I had to say, and what that is, you know, I don't quite know, right? So sometimes you just have to stand a bit in the sun, then you say, oh, here's a nice bit of like space where I can just take a breather, because like city life is super intense. People are like super agitated. They have like really angry dogs and they don't know how to deal with them. And you know, so actually by now the cities are ruled by dogs that are walking men. That's more how it is. It shouldn't be like this. You should be really walking your dog and then learning from that. And for me, for instance, this now is quite a safe space. I realize as soon as I get out of here, there's going to be like a lot of pressure and it's going to be really intense. And so when I would be ever in a situation where I would be doing psychedelics in public and I would feel like everything was getting too much, then what helps to me is to just walk a bit and find a place that is a bit different. Because sometimes you really have to just move out of the place that you are in. So that requires action, because if you just stay there, you're gonna feel really miserable all the time. And that's why when you tense up because you're afraid, you know, you have to stroke it out, right? So I always thought, you know, I was waiting for a partner that can give me massages, and then I realized, no, actually not, because that makes me really weak and a pussy and really dependent. So I rather take care of my physical bodily needs on my own by doing exercises, by working out my mind, by exploring how I can live a better life, and that I can then share with my family because I keep them safe. You know, that's like really important to me. And you know, sometimes I have to carry a bag of shit for a while. You know, what's a while? Maybe 10 years, maybe 1 year, dependent on how resolute I am to get rid of it, right? So, hey, ja, aber viel Arbeit. Yeah. See, people see a dog and they say, oh, so cute. Actually, they see themselves in the dog, and that's why they say, oh, so cute. And maybe they want to compliment the person because she didn't really mean it, you know? That wasn't really an honest thing to say. She just said what she thought I wanted to hear so that I would praise her. because that's what children really want. They want to be praised, and sometimes even adults, they do things just to kind of get you to like them. I mean, it's okay, Dad or Mom, right? You know, you don't have to fuss about me anymore, right? I mean, that's a tough one. That's a tough one to bring across to your mother. Like, how do you get her to stop fussing? And now, you know how I feel? Now I really, you know, now I'm fixed. Now I want to do calisthenics again. Now I've been really running away from calisthenics for a while because I thought, I don't have the energy. Foos. See, I'm having a good time, and she just thinks, what the fuck? Go somewhere in nature, you stupid prick, and let me go already. Let me off the leash. Let me off the leash. I already said to her, right, I mean, sorry, you're kind of my experiment dog here, because sometimes I really make experiences like that one. The first time it happened was just previous to the recording. I thought, what the fuck? I mean, how can I do this? Like, I know I have like stuff I can do, but how can I do this? And that's sometimes a bit crazy, a bit scary, most of all. And, you know, it's not something you should take lightly or misuse even. So you also have to be careful when people want to do like healing work on you, and they are overly concerned with the payment, or when they are reluctant to just give it to you, you shouldn't let them work on you at all. And you always have to pay attention, how healthy does the practitioner look? Because a lot of spiritual healers, they just pretend to be healers, while the only thing they do is they do some weird mojo in you so that you will keep coming back to them, and you just kind of suck people dry. You know, that's the kind of stuff these people do. And that's why if there is a energetic healer or spiritual healer that you know of, and that looks like really stiff and like really old, rather not trust him. Like, they have to be flexible people. A good healer, a real shaman, knows how to take care of his own problems. And that includes, right, that's like, I mean, a shabby looking shaman doesn't exist, you know? Like, you don't look shabby. You still want to make sure that, you know, you kind of respect it. But you're certainly smart. Certainly very smart, because you have to understand the connections between things so that you can solve them. And if you understand that, then you realize that there's a lot of responsibility to be carried if one wants to do something like this. Like a shamanic thing does not come with a certificate. It comes with a feeling. You know, if you want to be trained as a shaman, it comes with a feeling and not with a certificate. I mean, the only people that need certificates are the ones that need to really see that they've done it, but they never truly believe. You just believe in certificates, right? Certificates. And so, what I'm saying is, you really have to earn something like this. And it may ruin you. You have to be aware of that. It may literally destroy you, which means don't overdo it, right? Everybody has their own time. Some are a bit faster, some are a bit slower, but they all move in waves through life, right? So maybe you're slow now, maybe you'll get faster, who knows? But maybe if fast isn't really your speed, then don't try to be fast. Then, you know, enjoy being slow. It's like a turtle accepts the fact that she's somewhat slow, and she really enjoys slowly walking towards her food. But a rabbit, you know, it's like hell for them. It's like, I mean, dogs, they really want to move. Like cats, I mean, imprisoned cats, they really, you know, they go crazy about it. And of course now I'm also in a different kind of environment, which means like shady people looking at me, what's that guy doing? Getting like angry or just curious. And so I'm gonna stop this recording for now.